ServSafe Manager practice test with answer keys. Question 1. Which action is necessary for safe temperature for steaks? 155 degrees Fahrenheit, 145 degrees Fahrenheit, 63 degrees Celsius, 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Steaks should reach 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Question 2. In the context of food safety, safe temperature for duck involves 165 degrees Fahrenheit, 74 degrees Celsius, 155 degrees Fahrenheit, 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Duck and wild game require 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Question 3. During an audit, jewelry allowed for food handlers is evaluated by plain band ring, necklace, bracelet, watch. Only a plain band ring is typically permitted on hands/arms. Question 4. When considering safe temperature for duck, what is the standard? 145 degrees Fahrenheit, 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 165 degrees Fahrenheit, 74 degrees Celsius, 155 degrees Fahrenheit. Duck and wild game require 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Question 5. When considering backflow prevention device, what is the standard? Filter, water heater, vacuum breaker, pump. Vacuum breakers prevent backsiphonage. Question 6. A manager must ensure that Big 6 pathogen, E. coli, is handled by Salmonella typhi, norovirus, hepatitis A, Shiga toxin producing E. coli. E. coli is one of the Big 6 pathogens. Question 7. Which is a key component of self-service protection? Fans, lids, gloves, sneeze guards. Sneeze guards prevent contamination in buffets. Question 8. What is the critical limit for safe temperature for duck? 155 degrees Fahrenheit, 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 145 degrees Fahrenheit, 165 degrees Fahrenheit, 74 degrees Celsius. Duck and wild game require 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Question 9. A manager must ensure that jaundice relates to which virus? Is handled by HIV, norovirus, rotavirus, hepatitis A. Jaundice is a yellowing of the skin/eyes associated with hepatitis A. Question 10. A violation of safe temperature for eggs for immediate service standards occurs when 145 degrees Fahrenheit, 63 degrees Celsius, 145 degrees Fahrenheit, 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 155 degrees Fahrenheit. Immediate service eggs need 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Question 11. In a HACCP plan, chlorine sanitizer concentration might be 200 ppm, 50 to 99 ppm, 10 ppm, 500 ppm. Standard chlorine concentration is 50 to 99 ppm. Question 12. Which detail is essential for FIFO stands for? First in, first out, food in, food out, first inventory, first order, fast in, fast out. FIFO ensures older stock is used first. Question 13. The safest method for minimum temperature for wash water, manual, is 120 degrees Fahrenheit, 49 degrees Celsius, 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 38 degrees Celsius, 140 degrees Fahrenheit, 60 degrees Celsius, 110 degrees Fahrenheit, 43 degrees Celsius. Manual wash water must be at least 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Question 14. Which action is necessary for NSF mark significance? Fast shipping, equipment safety standards, food quality, low price. NSF ensures equipment is easy to clean and safe. Question 15. A health inspector will look for chemical hazard to be mold, fungi, bones, degreasers. Cleaning chemicals like degreasers are chemical hazards. Question 16. A failure in Giardia duodenalis can lead to virus, parasite from feces, toxin, bacteria. Giardia is a parasite spread via feces. Question 17. When training staff on minimum water temp for heat sanitizing, sink, emphasize that 160 degrees Fahrenheit, 212 degrees Fahrenheit, 171 degrees Fahrenheit, 77 degrees Celsius, 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Items must soak in 171 degrees Fahrenheit water for 30 seconds to sanitize. Question 18. Which of these is prohibited regarding Big 6 pathogen, E. coli, Shiga toxin-producing E. coli, norovirus, hepatitis A, Salmonella typhi? E. coli is one of the Big 6 pathogens. Question 19. Under ServSafe guidelines, MSDS purposes, chemical safety info, inventory lists, food recipes, work schedules. Material safety data sheets, now SDS, provide chemical safety details. Question 20. A food safety manager must remember that Bacillus cereus is bacteria in rice/soil, parasite, toxin, virus. B. cereus is famous for rice-linked illness.